I don't believe any of you when you pretend like the cost of living is the reason why you support Trump. Cost of living is out of control, but the reasons for that have a lot less to do with who's president and a lot more to do with the fact that corporations and the 1% own our government. You guys don't care about income inequality. You'll highlight income inequality in the fact that people can't afford a $400 emergency when Biden is president, but the same was true under Trump, and none of you gave a shit. Any meaningful policy that would actually address the insane cost of living, none of you actually want to address. Grocery prices are high because of corporate price gouging. That's already been proven multiple times. In fact, an egg producer just had to settle a lawsuit. Healthcare remains unaffordable because we have an unregulated mafia that runs the scam healthcare system we have. But rather than wanting to get rid of private insurers and hold big pharma and insurance companies accountable, your answer is, how about we don't have healthcare at all? You guys pretend to care about working people, but all of you guys are union busters and can't wait to crush the working class. You all want to pretend that housing prices have nothing to do with the fact that we've got a bunch of hedge fund billionaires and private equity goons that buy up single family homes because they want to be people's landlords and they want to prevent people from being able to actually have a house. And why is that? Because you guys also support deregulation. It's always deregulation, which simply means the ability to poison your water, allowing banks to gamble with your future, and for places like Norfolk Southern to continue to crash their trains into small towns and poison them too. All of you want to pretend like the pandemic never happened, that there weren't massive supply chain issues that also affected inflation. And you also want to pretend that the Fed isn't there, that the right-wing Fed who keeps raising interest rates on the American people while always lowering interest rates for the banks, that doesn't have an effect. I don't believe you. I know why you guys really support Trump. And it has nothing to do with any of these systemic issues. These issues that are not new, that have been going on for years and years and years, regardless of who's been president, and will only be addressed when big corporations, private equity, the military-industrial complex, and the corporatization of our Congress, and the oil companies are taken on directly. Why don't you guys want to talk about that? That's how I know that none of you guys mean it, and that is not the real reason why you support Trump. Because if you really cared about things like gas and cost of living, you would be hell-bent like the rest of us on going after big pharma, going after big corporations, going after private equity and hedge funds, passing productive legislation like banning Congress members from trading stocks. But the only thing you guys have done this term is try to axe the IRS agents that are going after the rich who don't pay their taxes. Because we all know that the only priority of the GOP is protecting the elites. You guys may be able to fool some people with that, but I see you.
Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and for my thoughts, click on the related videos below.